So TransitX is going to tackle one of the most important things that I think this world has to do over the next couple of decades, and that is create a transportation system that's sustainable, that's carbon-free. So we're creating a carbon-free mass transit system. It's a personal mass transit system. So these cars are personal. They can hold a family of 4 or 5. And they have offline station stops, which means that you can go non-stop from when you get picked up to when you get dropped off. We were talking to a number, go ahead and advance it. So that's a station stop there. You'll have somebody that's walking up to the station. You'll see that there's an off-ramp, and you climb aboard while all the pods are going past on the High Line. And then you go non-stop to your destination. So this is how transportation should look. I want everyone, when you leave here, think about the effect that your cars have, the congestion, the buses, the trains, that when I look out and see asphalt, I look at the scars along all of our, in our cities and suburbs. So TransitX is a mass transit system that's low cost, so I can go out to the suburbs and we can handle between cities. So this is the third, think of this as the third major surface transportation network. We had trains, and those went from 1830 to 1930 were their heyday. And then we moved then to automobiles that were more convenient. And that was from about 1930 to be about 2030 will be the, sort of the century of cars. And this will be after that, because you need to have things that are sustainable and more efficient, and that's what TransitX is delivering. It's delivering a mass transportation system that can handle the highest capacity cities in the world. We have letters of intent from and support from 8 cities and towns and universities. We're looking at, we have a letter of intent from the city of Chelsea and city of Everett. So that's TransitX. We're going to be changing the world and how you think about transportation. Are there any questions? I can take a few. Yes?
How much does it cost to implement anybody out, say, like Everett?
So, yeah, it's for the cost of implementing for City of Everett. So let's, as an example, the Green Line extension is about $500 million per mile. Okay, so it's about $3 billion, so $500 million per mile. This is about $10 million per mile. Operational costs are very low as well. So the cost for this is about $10 million per mile, and it's privately funded. It's not publicly funded. And it's very profitable because we can do it just with the fares. Most mass transit, you think, cannot be profitable, but it is.
Do you have to take eminent domain?
No, we don't have to take eminent domain. There would be some type of easement on the rights of way. But it actually uses up less space on the sidewalk than existing, say, the bus shelters. So, another question. Yeah, so the individual cost is going to be about 8 times cheaper than Uber. Uber and those services are about $4 a mile, is about 50 cents per mile, about the same as mass transit. I started this when remember the winter before last, my wife had to walk 6 miles home in the snow when the transportation system shut down, and I just said I have to fix that. And so what I did is I looked around for anything else that would satisfy it. I didn't find it, so I invented it. The concept has been around since 1953, and there's but yes, that's when I started about a year and a half ago. Oh.
When will you have a test system in place?
We're doing a full-size test system that is portable. We hopefully will have that up and running in about a year and a half, having our first deployed system in about 2 years. Well, we're pursuing 15 different pilots, so nobody wants to be first. We're doing 15 people that are second.
Okay, we've got one more question.
One more question. It goes 45 miles an hour on the local High Line. It goes 135 along railways, along highways with an interchange system to link between the two systems. And it goes non-stop. So it's actually faster than, say, Hyperloop for going between cities when you're going non-stop. Thank you.
Okay, great, thank you.